Hey, yeah, it's Joe. Long time no see. I'm surrounded by a bunch of dummies. I'm here in another part of Sunnyside. You know I get around.
Yeah, so I'm headed over to the store. It's freaking hot out here, man. I got in the car with 101, man. Now it's 97, isn't it? 97 is. Woo! Listen, I had a good time talking to Toby today. I had one caller. I actually had two callers. Somebody hung up. I guess they didn't want to be known. If you're scared of talking to me, don't be scared. Call me. So I had a good time talking to my friend Toby. Nice guy, Georgia. And we had a good conversation. Long conversation. Lengthy, you know. But I like to talk to my fans. I want to know what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up, Toby? So don't forget, call me, you know. I'm going to go ahead to the store now. I fell asleep. My back is still killing me. I don't know what's wrong, man. I thought maybe I had a urinary tract infection, you know, old men stuff like that. Now, maybe it's just getting arthritis in the hip, you know. It comes and goes. I don't know. It started getting better this morning. Then it went away. Now it's worse. And don't get old. Don't get old. I hate getting old. Anyway, let me head to the store. What a wonderful, wonderful day. You know, it's going to be like, today is what? Hump day. Hey, everybody getting humped. Wish I was. Anyway, so today is hump day, Wednesday, and it's going to be freaking hot out here, man. I don't understand. You know, it's going to be like 95, maybe 98, maybe 100. Who knows? You know, when the weather tells you 95, it's going to be 100, over 100. So anyway, I just dropped off the Whiffy. And I think I'm just going to stay home. I was going to go to Home Depot and buy some brushes. Because all the brushes, my wife uses the brushes and then puts them in plastic bags thinking that they're going to stay. But they get hard, man. They get hard. You know, now I got to buy paint thinner, brushes. But I ain't not doing anything till the weekend anyway. You know, maybe I'll go tomorrow. Who knows? I just didn't feel like going today. I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the dollar store up here. Maybe they got paint brushes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They don't open till 10. Anyway. Alright. Talk to you in a bit. Good morning. Good morning. Happy. Hey, you guys ever watch the Viral Brothers? Dude, you know what? My back is so much better. I had so much pain. You don't know, man. I had to stretch it out. I had to take drugs, you know, muscle relaxers. I don't like to take those things. Yeah, they're habit forming, man. But I feel a lot better. Yeah. So anyway, I dropped off the Whiffy. It's raining today. It's going to be muggy, humid. I don't even want to be out this afternoon. But I wanted to run to the store because I want to try this other store. It's called City Fresh. I've been here before. I mean, you've seen me here before, you know what I'm saying? And this place here, City Fresh. You'll see it. You'll see it. Look. Yeah, it's a different neighborhood. Yeah, it's Subway's out there. Anyway. So I'm going to go inside and buy a couple of things. Then I'm going to head home. Joe put up some craziness last night. I don't know what it was. Yeah, so I went on eBay and I bought myself one of those electrode things. You know, you attach it to your muscle stimulator. It was on sale for like $20. Never used, brand new in the box. I'm taking a chance. And I bought another camera. Surprise. But it's a used camera, you know what I'm saying? But just like this one, just a little older model. And it has a little, you know, this one has a screen in the front where I can see myself, you know, and I can, that's why I'm always clear in the shot. I'm not like this, or like that, or like that, like Joe does. Joe does the half skis. But actually, I bought the camera for Joe. It's not brand new. Listen, I can't afford that. No. But I bought it for him. I love my brother. I want him to be clear. Just like I'm clear in the shot, I want him to be clear in the shot. Because when I talk to you, I'm not actually looking at the lens. This is looking at the lens. This is looking at me on this little screen. Anyway, listen. I'm going to head inside. Enough of the talking. Enough of the bullshit. He's happy. Just bought himself a Subway. He's happy. Alright. Later. Alright, so I just finished shopping. Good prices. I think I'm going to keep coming here. For $54, I bought twice as much as if I would have went to Best Yet, the other one. This was a lot better. They got pork shoulder roast. Big ones, man, for 99 cents a pound. Like $10. A 10 pound is like $10. I paid, you know what they want over there? They want $1, I forget. But it's like, it comes out to $18. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm on my way home. Hey, good morning, guys. Friday morning. I'm heading off to Home Depot and Best Bed Bath and Beyond. Here we go. Whee! Yeah, so I don't know if I should take the highway. I don't know. But there's Christopher Columbus up there. You see him, right? Cool. So I think I'd take the highway. So I think it'd be faster. Highway straight ahead. Come on, guys. This guy's a Mexican. A lot of traffic here. Home of the Whopper. You go. Alright, getting on the highway. I'm trying to make up for a shitty blog I made last week. I was hoping maybe some people would call me, but I guess not. Listen, it's okay. No big deal. You could text me, though. Say hello. You could text me. You don't have to call me. You could text. Say hello. Anyway, if you don't worry about it. I'm going to burn a number at the end of this month. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going to head off into Bed Bath and Beyond. That's worse than in the news.
find what I like. They used to have these like big bags of candy. They don't have them no more. I remember like a couple of years ago. I don't know. There used to be like big bags in the center. She says they never carried them, but I know I've been here with my wife. I've seen them. Anyway.
That's this guy when you're walking out. This guy right here.
Yeah?
This kid over here.
Okay. Sorry. Can I ask you a question? You used to carry like big bags of candy at one time?
Like chocolate? Like
No, you like hard candy?
hard candy?
No, or am I mistaken?
I don't remember that.
A couple of years ago, though. I remember. All right, thank you.
Anyway, I was wearing my spy glasses in Home Depot, but I think I pushed the power button. I don't think I really recorded anything in there. But I think maybe I got something in Bed Bath & Beyond. I should have read the instructions before I used it. But anyway, I'm going to start using my glasses, like when I go to check cashing right now. Yes, I'm gonna head home. I don't know, Jordan, he sent me one little clip. I don't know what's wrong.
It's one of those days, man. It's hot out here. Wow. Okay. I'm in Queens. on Steinway Street. You know where that is? It's in, they call it Astoria, you know, so I'm shopping with my son. He's in the optical place looking at some glasses. So here I am, saying hello. You know how we do, Two Old Guys show. All right, see you later.
I don't know if he's going to tell a story. I think I got a story to tell you when I get home. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the city really castrated these roads, man. Look at the floors. Look. They want you to ruin your car. Look at these roads, man. Look. Jesus Christ. I don't understand, man. How terrible is it? You know, they rip them up and then they don't fix them right away. So you gotta deal with this garbage, man. This is the city for you, man. Holy shit. What the hell? What are you thinking, Bill de Blasio? You think people could just ride around in this bullshit like this? These floors, look. God. Look at this shit. Yeah, right. Look, you're hitting these bumps. God forbid you hit the bottom of the oil pan. Oh shit, mailman. That might be for me. Oh, don't go yet.
Well, all that rush for nothing because he didn't have a package for me. So, anyway, I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to take a quick leak because, it's been a couple hours since I've been out. And I got to go bad, man. And I'm just going to go on the computer and tell you a story in a little bit. Bye. This is a story I'm going to tell you. The time my mother died, my mother was very overprotective. You know, I was the, what do you call it? The lone wolf, the loner of the family. I wasn't the type that was at gatherings and stuff like that. I was always out doing my own thing somewhere. Some bullshit. I always used to disappear. Anyway. So I was living in Jersey. I was taking care of my parents' house. Because we had a couple of houses, They had one in New York and one in Jersey. And since I like being by myself, and I still do, I really do. I was living out there by myself in Egg Harbor, McKee City. It's about 10-15 miles from Atlantic City. And so I was staying at, we had a ranch house out there, 3-4 acres of land. And so I used to stay out there. So I was working at the mall. I was doing security at the mall. Because jobs in Jersey are hard to come by. I don't understand that. Anyway, I was working, and my mother had gotten sick. She was on hospice. She had terminal cancer, and she was dying. And so I get the call from my brother. Says, you should come to Long Island. My sister lived because my mother was staying with my sister under hospice care. And I said, okay, let me head up there. I didn't have a car. I only had a truck. It was a 3/4-ton truck. Chevy, 1500 Chevy. It was an old one, though. And it used to make a lot of noise, man. It was rough, man. It'd take me, it'd take a long time to drive. Yeah, it was heavy, man. So anyway, I didn't have any money. So I asked my boss if there was any way I could get an advance in my pay. Till I got back, I had a family emergency, and he said no, but he had petty cash with like $35. So he lent it to me. I told him I'd pay it back when I got back, So I got in my truck. I changed my clothes, went ahead to New York. My mother was dying. On the way to New York, it took me about, it should have took me about 2.5 hours. It took me like 4, because I ran out of gas and I had to get my ex-wife to give me some money. I had to stop by her place. And she gave me the money, and I headed to Long Island. And by the time, well, on the way to Long Island, I felt this warm sensation. My mother was very close to me, you know. I could feel, I have this sixth sense that I could feel stuff in my family. Like if I think of somebody, you know, my sister, my brother, you know, and I feel like they're going to call me, you know, the phone will ring, you know. It'd be funny, I'm thinking of my brother, watch him call me. And stuff like that. So on the way up, it was like almost 12:30, and I felt a warm sensation of my body, just like overcome my body, a relaxation while I was driving. And I felt like my mother was sitting right next to me in the car, in the truck. And I started to sob, to cry. At that moment, I knew that she had died. She passed away. I knew, I just felt it. Because something was leaving my body. And she felt like she was right next to me. I was crying. So anyway, finally, I get there to my sister's house in Long Island, in Hat Park, Long Island, and I knock on the door. And my brother answers the door, and he says, "Wow, man. Wow, this is freaky, man." I go, "What?" He goes, "You know, you just freaked me out because there was a knock just a little while ago and there was nobody at the door." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, man." And I said, "Really?" And he tells me, "Yo, bro, she's dead. She died." And I said, "What?" You know. So I started crying, you know, my sister met me at the door, she's crying on my shoulder. And I went in the room, my mother was there in the bed, my father was there, the hospice lady was there was other family there. She had died among family. I got there late. Like she always said, she says, "You know, when I die, you're going to be the last one there." She was right. I was the last one there. So, I kissed her in the forehead. I made a little prayer. I looked at her a little bit, thought about her. And so I went back outside. I'm talking to my brother, and he's saying, "You know, just before you got here, man, there was a knock on the door. And there was nobody there." And he was telling me the story. And he says, at the same time, you know, my sister started crying. You could hear her wailing in the room. It's like death came to the door to pick up my mother. She died at the same moment the knock was at the door. So anyway, that night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, the undertaker came, picked her up, and I lit up, my brother did. I think my brother turned on the lights, the walkway lights, you know, so they can move her body into the hearse. And, you know, he lit up the lights, they turned on. And my sister stayed like shocked, and I'm saying, "What's wrong with you?" She goes, "Those lights, they never worked." And we said, "What?" And would you believe that after my mother left, we turned off the light, we turned them on again, they didn't work, they didn't go on? I know it sounds strange, man, but that's exactly what happened. Anyway, a few days passed by, you know, we had this funeral and everything. You know, my mother wanted a closed casket. The only viewing we had was with the family, immediate family. We opened the casket one time, and took her, we buried her. So I stayed up about a week or so. My father, you know, just to, you know, so have somebody with him. And I headed back to New Jersey. On the way to New Jersey, I'm getting home, so I'm like a block away, and I could see the light was flickering in front of my house. You know, it's like, you know how the flickering of the light, just like, you know, just on and off real fast, flickering. So I called up the electric company the next day, and I told them about the light. And a couple of days later, they sent the truck out to change the light. It was nice. It was fine. So I took a ride down to my job, and well, I went to work. And on the way home that night, I could notice that the light was yellow. And I said, "Oh, the lights are white on this block. Our light is yellow." So I call up the city again and tell them that the light is yellow. I prefer a white light. And they sent somebody out again, and he's telling me the light is white. And I'm telling him it's not. And he drove down the block to look at it. The light was white. I see it yellow. I don't know. It's weird. So I think a month or so passed by, and my son came to visit with me. He was little. He was 3, 4 years old. No, he was about 5, 6 years old. And he was sleeping on the. We fell asleep on the floor in the living room. I watched TV, and because the rugs were plush, you know, they were real nice, man. Throw a blanket down, you could lay right there like a bed. In the middle of the night, all of a sudden, the back door just blows open, man. So the back door blows open. It just woke me up. I was startled. I jumped out of the bed, off the floor, up, and I started screaming, "I got a gun! Get the fuck out of here! I got a gun!" As soon as I turned to go into the kitchen where the back door was, it was like something hit me in my chest, like I don't know, it was like something cold, and my whole body froze. And it was just like a tingle just went like a spirit ran through my body. It go, and it stayed like freezing. Like at the moment, I realized it was my mother. Had to be. It had to be, because I recognized it. That feeling. It's like she came back one more time to say hello, or to hug me, or I don't know what it was. It was a freaky feeling. Next day I had to buy a lock for the door because that door never opened. I don't know why it opened, but that's my story. You know, my mother had that effect on us. So I hope you enjoyed that spooky story. Okay guys, well I just finished editing the video, and this is the last part that's gonna go in. Yeah, don't mind me, I look like a mess, I know. I'm just tired. It's after 11. I'm going to go to bed soon. It's been a long day. I just want to say good night and tell you guys Joe will be in next time. He was a little busy this weekend. But don't forget to share, like, subscribe, you bastard. And I love you guys, okay? Well, that's it. I ain't got no more. If you're expecting more, you're so out of luck. Alright guys, ciao for now.